This has now become a daily feature on Roland Martin Unfiltered. Crazy-ass white women. A white woman in Portland, Oregon apparently called the cops because a black couple's car was a few inches into a crosswalk.
No.
All right, folks, back to our Roland Martin Unfiltered video in just one moment. Now, a word from one of our Roland Martin Unfiltered partners. You've heard me say it before, and I will say it again. Write down this website, marijuanastock.org. That's marijuanastock.org. I'm going to tell you why it matters. Legal marijuana has grown to become a $9 billion industry in roughly 6 years. Forbes magazine predicts the market will continue to grow to nearly $50 billion in the next 10 years. So whether you like it or not, legal marijuana is a growing industry, and it is only going to get bigger. Now, if you're an investor, you get it. You look for business models that are easy to understand in industries that are trending up. Our friends at Transatlantic Real Estate made their business very simple. They buy land that supports legal marijuana operations and lease it to high-paying tenants. So you are investing in the landlord of a licensed marijuana farm. Stop working so hard for your money. Let your money start working for you by investing in the legal cannabis industry. You can invest as little as $300 up to $10,000. But you can't wait. This crowdfunding opportunity is only available for a few more days. They say that you either make things happen, watch things happen, or sit around wondering what happened. Don't be the person watching and wondering. Don't let another investment boom get away from you. It's time to make something happen for you, your finances, and your family. And don't forget my pro tip. To be included, you must complete and confirm your application. And be sure to complete the process. Go to marijuanastock.org. That's marijuanastock.org. Get in the game, folks. Do it now before time runs out. Now back to your Roland Martin Unfiltered video. The couple was picking up a quick bite to eat. This is what happened when they came out.
They gonna call her? This is another white person calling the police on a black person because she says we're illegally. Because she's saying that we're illegally parked right here.
Come on, Maddie. Come on, please. You are.
So this is her.
It doesn't give you the right. Go home. Go back to your neighborhood.
It doesn't.
Go back to your. You're not from here. Not doing that shit. If you calling about a car that's been parked less than 5 minutes across the crosswalk, you ain't from here. You an idiot.
Bro, I'm telling you, these white women are losing their mind.
No, and it's okay. Go ahead, Joe.
I'm sorry. I have a list that I've been keeping that is now yay long. Black folk barbecuing in the park. Black folk
selling lemonade.
Selling lemonade.
Yeah.
Black folk walking into their own building.
And now I've got to add this one. It is now become
Crosswalk Karen.
It's not. It's now become a sport. It really has become a sport. I am now of the opinion that some of my folks are saying that we ought to be a law against it. In other words, if folks start calling the police on these kinds of issues, there should be a law that you either fine them, criminalize their behavior. Because, first of all, this is dangerous because while the police are coming on a call because somebody's car is in the crosswalk, there's some real crook somewhere.
Right. It also
it's a waste of time.
It also shows generationally the lapse. So when you were growing up, there was a different ethical standard that you knew going out the house, you were admonished. Now, y'all don't act up because them white folks gonna call the police. Then there was an in-between generation that says, you know, under NWA, F the police.
Right.
So now we're seeing a revisitation. So it's not about a broken tail light. It can just be that the lights are on. And so there's got to be a whole nother talk. That's why that movie, The Hate You Give, is so critical and so important. I took my daughters.
I haven't seen that yet.
Oh,
that was a great movie.
You got to go see
great
it.
movie.
Yeah. They cried through the first half. I cried through the last half. But it really gives a backdrop to a new generation of understanding what is the crisis in our community and the disconnect with police.
You know what else is scary about that is that if the police had come.
There you go.
If the police had come.
Yes.
There would have been the whole thing, where's your ID, where's the registration for the car, blah, 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 where's the witness? Scared white woman because the car is a few inches into
because
the
car was a little inches. She couldn't do this here.
There've been
the entire thing is
her deal is and they did show it a lot, but it was literally inches in the crosswalk.
The entire thing is, though, about somebody assuming that they have authority over you that they do not have.
See, that's the deal.
It.
And that's why Trayvon Martin is dead today.
Precisely.
Because George Zimmerman assumes that he has authority over a young black male walking.
And George Zimmerman
when
still
he has no authority. He's not a cop.
I'm
He's nothing.
I'm a fake apartment security guard.
Right.
And I have the right to ask you. It's no different than when one of the great books, The Rage of a Privileged Class by Ellis Coles. And it happened here in D.C. One of the stories in the book, there was a black law partner, comes to work early, 7 o'clock in the morning, he's suited and booted, he's got his wing tips, he's got his $1,000 briefcase, and he gets into the elevator, a little young white boy, sweater, khaki pants, blue shirt. So he looks, floor press, all right, cool, all right, so I'm going to the elevator, just chilling, all right. So then I get to the floor, and so the young man go ahead, and the white boy got off the elevator, and the black guy got off the elevator, and they go to the door. The white boy pulls out his key card, unlock the door. Brother's like, he goes, I'm sorry, may I help you?
Who are you?
And he's going, no, I'm going to my office. Who are you?
Right.
The white clerk.
Right.
This was a partner in the law firm.
Right.
This white clerk felt that he had the right to question this black law partner.
Exactly.
Right.
Law partner, Ellis writes in the book, law partner goes into his office and he is fuming. He is mad. He's because he's like, wait a minute, hold up. I'm a damn partner. This is a lowly ass clerk.
Right.
And he felt that he had the right to ask me who I was. Which first of all says, if you're the white clerk, how in the hell you don't know who the partners in the law firm are?
Right.
Right.
And this brother was just angry. And this story spread all around D.C. And that speaks to black professionals, where you have folks who have this position like, I get to ask, I'm white. I can ask you anything and you have to comply. This is like South Africa in the passbook. Show me your papers.
In America, we are culturally conditioned to believe that white is superior, black is inferior.
Yep.
And the manifestation of that cultural conditioning is that black is undervalued, underestimated, and marginalized. Speaking of generation, now you've got a generation that says, we're not going to be undervalued. We're not going to be marginalized. That's
and we ain't going to pray.
And that's why you heard the young man said that you must be crazy. But I also can tell you how many times that I've been in front of a hotel, NAACP conventions, and somebody has handed me the keys to their Mercedes. And asked me if I would park it. And there's been some times I've thought about taking those keys.
Aaron Mosley Braun did that to me.
Yeah.
The convention, the Black Caucus convention, bunch of us are standing there talking. She walks up and hands me the keys and says, I was told you'd park my car legally. And I said, they said I would? They said I would? She said no, but she said just go to that clutch down there in the lobby. And I said, I think it's the wrong clutch.
But it's
cultural,
no one is immune.
No, it is.
Yeah, I mean, it really is. And for those who don't know, Carrie Mosley is black. but
no one is. And the thing is, what we have to see, it's also how we react. I've had people who got mad at me. They're like, "Oh man, why you act a fool when people ask you on planes did you play football?" Because damn it, I didn't. Don't ask me if you heard I went to Texas A&M and I got on a hat and a shirt. Right. The white boy got on Alabama gear. You ain't ask his ass if he play ball.
But he doesn't look like a fullback. You do.
Right. And hold on. And if they actually saw a fullback, they know this ain't how a fullback look. But that's sort of this whole thing. And you're right. This is those conditioning. Yeah. But this generation ain't gonna suck it up.
Nope. And that was the beauty of Black Lives Matter. They came in the door with that attitude of we're not taking this. We're not doing this.
Right. You want to support Roland Martin Unfiltered? Be sure to join our Bring the Funk fan club. Every dollar that you give to us supports our daily digital show. There's only one daily digital show out here that keeps it black and keep it real as Roland Martin Unfiltered. Support the Roland Martin Unfiltered daily digital show by going to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. Our goal is to get 20,000 of our fans contributing $50 each for the whole year. You can make this possible. RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. You want to check out Roland Martin Unfiltered? YouTube.com/Roland S. Martin. And subscribe to our YouTube channel. There's only one daily digital show out here that keeps it black and keep it real. It's Roland Martin Unfiltered. See that name right there? Roland Martin Unfiltered. Like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's YouTube.com/Roland S. Martin. And don't forget to turn on your notifications so when we go live, you'll know it.